Put your hands together right now for Matt Ruby!
Hello, good to be here. I just want you to know I'm not one of these comedians who complains about cancel culture. All right, I don't say the wrong thing. I'm not worried about it. Like, I don't say the wrong words, right? Thank you. Yeah, like, I'm not gonna say stewardess, okay? I say flight sex worker, okay? I know what I'm doing, guys. Right? I don't say hooker, I say erection attendant, okay? I'm hip, guys. I don't say homeless people, I say digital nomads. I know what I'm doing. That's right. I don't say people with a nut allergy. I say lesbians. I get it, guys. I'm progressive. Yes. Trust me. No, you guys seem like you're fun. I'm jealous of that. I'm jealous of people on antidepressants, honestly. I'm out here raw dogging reality. It doesn't feel like a fair fight. You know, talking to this guy the other day, I'm like, how you doing? He's like, can't complain. I'm like, really? I could teach you. What the hell? It's not that hard, dude. What the hell are we doing with our lives? Everyone's on like antidepressants or Adderall or boner pills. I'm just walking around sad, distracted, and flaccid. That's my life, you know? It's not fair. I just found out my therapist is on Zoloft. I'm like, what are we even doing here? What is this? She's like, you need to meditate. I'm like, whatever, you're juicing, all right? You're the Sammy Sosa of psychology. That's what's happening here. Well, it's all coming with an asterisk now. I don't know, but you guys seem nice. You seem in love. You guys got made fun of. That was nice. That was good. Everyone's like, look at you, young and in love and white. Fuck you, you know? Got it too good for too long. That's fine. No, I don't know, guys. I'm not good at love, you know? My thing is I can have a friend who's a girl, but only if I love her. Do you know what I mean? If I'm friends with a woman and I talk to her and I see her and we're not having sex, that's love. If I have a friend who's a girl, I love her. If I have a girlfriend, I probably hate her, honestly. That's probably, I'll put up with it because of the sex, you know? And even over time, I feel like it changed. Like, first 6 months of a relationship's easy. That just feels like you're on drugs. First 6 months feels like you're on Molly. Have you been living together for years? It still feels like you're on Molly, but now it's like you're on Molly and you're stuck on the subway. You're like, yeah, it's amazing. Also, my God, I feel trapped. When do the doors open? I will walk through the tunnels. I will. Just let me out, honestly. Because it changes. Early in a relationship, you get jealous. That's the first 6 months of a relationship kind of thing. Like going out, you see some guy talking to your girl. You're like, hey, buddy, she's with me, all right? Back off. Have you been living together for years? You go out, you see some guy talking to your girl. You're like, oh, thank God. Yes. Talk it out. Talk about the coworkers. Get into it. Eventually, you're just feeding them topics. You're like, ask her about Meghan Markle. All right, yeah. I'll be in the corner doing shots. No, Mercury's in retrograde. Get into it. All right. Oh, this guy's my soulmate. I love it. Oh, man. What are you guys doing? You're on Adderall? You're freezing your eggs? What's happening here? I feel like everyone in New York is doing one of the two. Just got to pick a lane here. Every 30-something woman I know freezing her eggs, which is interesting to me because I'm old enough to remember the old version of freezing your eggs, which was compromising. That's what it used to be. You turned 35, you didn't turn to science. You lowered your standards. That's what we did in my day, all right? You started off being like, I need a guy with a six-pack and a 401k, and then you turn 35, you're like, does he have a pulse and a job? I'm in, all right? But now no one wants to compromise. No one wants to, budge an inch. That's who we are now. Like I get it. Men, we don't know what we're doing anymore. You got these incels. They're crazy. I've been told 3 times in the past month I look like Andrew Tate. I'm not crazy about that. Which the worst thing about being compared to Andrew Tate is then having to explain to other people who Andrew Tate is. Because people be like, oh, you look like Andrew Tate. Someone else like, who's that? Like, oh, he's this creepy men's rights activist. Hero to the incels. He got arrested for sex trafficking in Romania. And like, oh yeah, I could see that. I thought you didn't know him. But I get the vibe. I get it. I see you with the incel community. Which is crazy. First of all, these incels, they can't meet a lady. It's weird to me because then we have all these cat ladies complaining they can't meet a man. Why isn't there a dating app to pair up those two? Incels and cat ladies, just call it meow or never. It's right there. Scratch that itch. I feel like it's a good idea. But I also feel like there's just too many red flags coming from you ladies now, too. Not everything can be a red flag. You know what I'm saying? I know this girl, she's like, I had to break up with that guy. I was like, why? She's like, he didn't reply to my text messages right away. Red flag. I was like, he's an air traffic controller. What the hell? He replies right away. People die. What is wrong with you? I don't know. Maybe because I had a girl tell me that she wouldn't date someone my age because if you'd never been married before. She's like, you're in your 40s, you've never been married? That's kind of a problem for me. Okay, I need to know you can commit. Red flag. I was like, wait, now I'm getting blamed for never having failed at something before? This feels bizarre to me. You're not gonna go out with me just because I've never abandoned something, is that right? She's like, yeah, that's right. I'm like, well, have you ever had an abortion? She's like, no. I'm like, well, that's kind of a problem for me, all right? I need to know you can commit. How about that? Murder. No, it's a choice. Come on, we all know. Come on. Lighten it up, everyone. Comedy show. No, but we all know it's murder. Anyway, guys, no, come on. It's just fun in New York to do that. No, I don't know. I do have some controversial opinions. I think women like being lied to. Thank you, ma'am. But now I don't know what to believe, though. She said she agrees with me. She might be lying to me because she knows I feel aligned with this view. You're a lesbian. Perfect. All right. So do lesbians like being lied to just as much as straight ladies? Yeah, you guys love compliments. You love being manipulated. If you manipulate a woman, she's like, oh, he cares. Look at all the attention he's paying to me, right? The lesbian's the only one who knows I'm telling the truth. Thank you. Thank you, ma'am. You see it from both sides. I get it. No, it's true. Because I'll give you an example. You tell like an 80-year-old woman, she looks 22, she's like, go on. You tell an 80-year-old man he looks 22, he's like, what are you, blind? What is wrong with this kid? This kid's an idiot. Jesus, you know? Even the way we bond when we first meet, I feel like, you can tell a lot about men and women. Because men, we first meet, we bond with one another by insulting each other. But we don't really mean it. Whereas ladies, when you first meet, you bond with one another by complimenting each other. But you don't really mean it. Right? Dudes, instantly, we meet each other. It's like, what the hell's going on with that ponytail? You run a vape shop? What the hell, dude? It's like, what's up with this guy? He's so pale, you invited a ghost. What the fuck? Hour later, they're like, yeah, we're best friends now. We're playing golf next week. Meanwhile, ladies, you guys meet instantly, all the compliments. Just to diffuse the situation right out of the gate. It's like, oh, those shoes are so cute. I love that purse. That bag is amazing. That jacket's so chic. An hour later, she's like, who the hell brought this bitch, okay? She keeps looking at my man, It's like dudes will be like, I'm just busting your balls, buddy. Women are never like, I'm just smashing your tits, bitch. Not what you guys are doing. Which I think must make it tough when transgender people meet for the first time. Right? What do? Insult? Compliment? An insult that identifies as a compliment? What would that even be? Like, wow, those balls look great on you. All right, yeah. Oh, nice tuck. Oh, you're going to win that swim meet. Yes, you are. No breaststroke, though. Come on. You guys, gals, they, okay. Oh, man. No, I get it. So you're lesbian. That's so hot. Nice. Is this your lesbian lover here that you're with? Just your friend. Where's your lady? Or do you have one? You don't have one?
There are
many ladies. I mean, that was just a factual statement. I don't know why that was so exciting to this crowd. There are many ladies.
Her friend said it.
You guys have never hooked up though, right? No. Here's the thing I don't get about lesbians. Maybe you can enlighten me. I hear that you guys really hate men, and yet whenever I see lesbians, you're all dressed exactly like men. So it just feels weird to dress like the group that you hate. You know what I mean? Yeah.
I don't hate them.
You don't hate them. You're nice, though, you know? You're like the nice lesbian. That's what we'll call you. If you had a podcast, that's what I would title it. The nice lesbian. It's kind of a good brand. Let's talk afterwards. But because I was hanging out with some lesbians the other night, and they're complaining all about like toxic masculinity and the patriarchy, and then I looked around, and I'm like, yeah, but you're all dressed exactly like dudes. You got like work boots, overalls, a flannel shirt, a buzz cut. I'm like, you're cosplaying toxic masculinity right now. It's just feels weird to dress like the group that you hate. Like, I went to a lot of Black Lives Matter rallies. It wasn't like a bunch of people there being like, look at this police uniform, yeah. Look at this badge, pretty sweet, right, you know? It's weird to dress like a group that you don't like at all. The only other group that I can think of that does that is biker gangs. Because they all say they hate gay men, but... Have you looked at these guys? Have you looked at a biker gang? They're all dressed head to toe in leather, hanging out at a bar with all their buddies. They got knee pads sewn into their pants. I'm like, come on, dude. That is fabulous. Saying stuff like, hang on tight, it's gonna be a bumpy ride. Like, stop it. Stop it right now. You are a naughty boy with your big bike. Wow. What a hog. Oh, God. What else, guys? I'm Jewish. I hope that's okay. Seems to be a lot of people on the fence right now. I'll tell you what's interesting. I've known a few Jewish women who got nose jobs in my life. No Jewish men, though, but a few Jewish women. I think it makes sense that Jewish women like getting nose jobs since every Jewish man is circumcised. Yeah. Regardless of your gender, if you're a Jew, you want a little bit taken off the tip. Just a little bit. Dial it back just a little bit. That joke is very Jewish, I admit. You're right, I should probably trim it down. I get it, guys. I see you. No, it's amazing. It's so crazy what happened in Israel, too. I'm outraged by it. This buddy of mine, he's so pro-Israel, he thought I wasn't outraged enough. He's like, what about that music festival? Imagine that happened here. Imagine if Coachella, just a bunch of Native Americans stormed Coachella and scalped 300 people there. How would you feel about that? I was like, I mean, who's headlining? I don't know. It's like, is it like Ed Sheeran? I might be Team Hamas. I don't know. If you're liberating me from the Bieber army, you might be someone I'm aligned with. A sensitive subject, I know. What do they say about Jews? We run Hollywood? All right, you know what my response to that is? You're welcome. Okay, guys? I don't know, like, Hollywood's great. Everyone loves it. You're welcome for Hollywood. Also, all we're doing with Hollywood is making Christian people look amazing. We're not making Jewish superhero movies. You know, as someone asked me, it's like, how do you know Superman's not Jewish? I'm like, if he was, we'd pronounce it Superman, all right? That's how I know. If he's Saul Superman, grew up in Kryptonite, lives in Boca next to the Spider-Mans. Lovely family. He's a dentist now, you know? Well, that's saving people. It was too stressful, really, you know? He loves dentistry. It's crazy to me. There's no Jewish Avengers. That's not what we're doing. Like, who would the Jewish Avengers be? Thorberg? Iron Manischewitz? The Incredible Hulk? He turns green, but just when the check comes. Okay. Cool. Even when a Jew, Steven Spielberg, makes a movie all about Jews, Schindler's List, the hero of it, some German Christian dude. We don't even get to be the hero of our own Holocaust movie. How crazy is that? That's like if you made some movie about, I don't know, like some like black kid who makes it out of the ghetto and becomes a professional athlete, and then the hero of the movie is just some rich white lady. Hollywood! Oh, man. But I don't know, I think this social media stuff is what's really driving us all crazy, you know? Because we're all performing on there all the time, you know? I follow this one girl. Every day she does a fit check. You know, she tells you what she's wearing, where she bought it, she twirls, And then she gives her catchphrase with a snap. So every day I see this. Every day she logs in, she's like, okay, the sunnies are vintage Chanel, the blouse is H&M, the skirt's Alexander McQueen, and the heels are Steve Madden. Yeah, looking good, feeling good. And I'm like, I know you have mental health issues. What are we? You are not feeling good. This is a misrepresentation of who you actually are. Which gave me the idea that actually what we should do is start off every day with a mental health check. I feel like that would be a better fit. I'll go first. I'll log on and be like, okay, yeah, my trauma's vintage is from my childhood. My fear of commitments from previously failed relationships. My anxiety is due to being Jewish, and the heels are Steve Madden. Yeah. Yeah. Looking sad, feeling sad. Thank you, guys. I'm Matt Ruby. I appreciate you.